Good morning, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome to Mindset Mondays. I'm Chisa Butler, and I help women who are out of alignment master the mindset, activate the energies, and show them how to awaken the most empowered version of themselves.
Yes, you do. That's why I am up this early on a Monday morning. Hello, everybody. I'm Jessica Pfeiffer with The Healthy Rebel. My goal is all about helping humanity overcome health challenges through the power of nutrition.
You know, like every time you talk about humanity, right? It always brings me back to the fact that people love easy and love to make an excuse why easy is so much better for them. And they'll rather struggle. Like the crazy thing is, we don't have to struggle. We choose. It's a choice. Like you could literally, and granted, sometimes I forget too, and I'm like, oh my God, and can we just please? But in reality, sometimes we got to bring ourselves back to the center. And if your gut isn't good, it is even harder to come back to your center. And the thing is,
Yes.
people don't understand that. It's like, oh, I just want to struggle today. Yeah, that's it. That's all because that's all I know. That's all we know is struggle. So it's better to say, well, I tried. I tried. That's one time. It didn't
Right.
work out.
Well, yeah, and when you're in pain, when your gut doesn't feel right, your whole body, everything is off. Your
Yes.
mindset's off, everything is off. And it doesn't happen overnight, getting it healthy. Staying healthy is easy once you're there. It's
Yes.
getting there.
Like people can, we fall off, right? Like, some days, what they say, the cheat days. I don't believe in cheat days, but
Yeah.
people love to say that they want a cheat day. And then the minute the cheat day goes too long, it's like,
Well,
who do you
you
blame, right?
backslide. You backslide. It's easy to backslide and like get stuck there then. Then you have to start all over again. It's and that's actually harder. To me, that's the hardest part. Getting off of a cheat day. So I don't have them anymore. I can't do it.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I was re-looking at some chapters yesterday in the 10x rule, right? And I had written a note, and I'm trying to find out. I should have had it out, but mindset is everything. Your mindset is, I mean, like how we talk to ourselves, how we look at life, how we see things is so important. But the funny thing is, people continue to push it off like it's like an option or a choice, right? But it's a need, it's a necessity because when you can't get your mind right, you're easily deterred. You're easily
Right.
uprooted and you can never be focused. And what I've learned is if you don't have your mindset straight, it's easy to vibrate at a lower energy. You are
Mm.
not at your full capacity. And this topic made coming up to your being inside your full potential as far as when it comes energetically, everything. People aren't willing to take a look at that. People
No,
always call it, the woo woo, or I don't get into that stuff, but energy is everything.
everything.
And
Everything.
when until you decide, because it's a decision, until you decide to want to know more, or at least dip into dabbling. I love the word dabble into figuring out how to balance your mind, body, and soul.
Mm. Mm.
You're going to always be uprooted. And you know what? Some people may not. They may be in a place where everything is fine and amazing. Cool, live in that place. But the minute something goes left, just remember, if your chakras are balanced, and that's another woo-woo thing people don't want to talk about, but it's okay. But it's real.
Oh man, is it real? I've been so off for the last couple of weeks because of a cold, and it's unbalanced every part of my body. Food has been played an effect in it, sleep, how I feel, just the whole thing. And my chakras are definitely misbalanced. I need to get a little chakra alignment
Listen,
going.
when once people are willing to just ease, so the biggest thing is we don't have all day to balance and talk about things, but being silent and figuring out what you want
Mhm.
on top of fixing all your gut and all that stuff, right? But being one with yourself, right? And it is not in any way vulgar or anything, but it's being willing to accept you for who you are, the gifts that you have, and stop allowing other people to dim your light, tell you you're too much, step into your power, all those powerful things that people just sometimes we miss because society has allowed us to get construed and misconstrued, and then we lose ourselves because we try to fit in.
Yeah. Mm.
And my biggest thing is like, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and it's like fitting a circle into a square, right? Like, do those two, like, I mean, yeah, maybe the square will, the square can't go into the circle. So which one are you, right? Are
Right.
you the square or are you the circle? And the funny thing is, she was like, I'm a star. You sure are right. You are a star, but a star can't fit in there one of them. You would have to make yourself smaller to fit into a different size because you can always fit into something else. You just have to make yourself less of who you are in order to fit in.
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody should go with that today. Like, do not square in a circle. I wish I had
Be the
little.
star.
I mean, I wish I
Be
had the
the
little
bright, big star.
tools to, like, I got all these learning stuff in here. I didn't bring nothing because that was just like a on the cuff kind of thing. But be willing to acknowledge that.
Yeah.
And the 13th is a full moon.
I know. I can't believe it.
So this full moon is a buck moon. And for those, I was gonna read something. For those that don't, everybody has their own beliefs in full moons. And I know growing up, coming up, everything, like even as an adult, people believe that full moons brought out the crazy. But that's not what full moons are about. People act crazy during the full moon because of what the full moon represents. And
Mm.
people gonna act crazy regardless. They're just crazy, just looks more enhanced on a full moon. But
Right.
the buck moon is about breaking out of your comfort zone to be able to do whatever you never thought was possible. Now, that to me is powerful in itself because we are halfway through the year. What goals have you, what's the word? Like, let slack or haven't fully thought that, or didn't see yourself capable enough to accomplish, right? Or you
Right.
doubted, right?
Right.
We set things we want, and then we go into it like, wow. And I mean, that's another reason to join us on the 10x rule. And just let me caveat, I may not be there today to discuss, because I'm flying and Delta won't let me be great and have streaming on the airplane. But what I'll do is I'm going to record myself on Marco Polo, and maybe you could just play it so I
Sure.
can tell my takes from the first 5 chapters. So
Yeah.
people don't feel like
Let's do that.
there. I was there. I got my information. I was ready. I was cute. I was like, oh yeah, I'm a stream on the plane. No, you're not, because Delta said no, ma'am. But be willing to figure out what you want and achieve those. It is halfway, doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Even if you don't get all the way to that full goal, one step closer, 2 steps, 3, 10, whatever step.
Woo!
Yes, like people are here's the deal. I don't know if people want to listen to the fact, Lord, I got something stuck under my seat. People are so attached to how close they get to that goal, right? Instead of just starting, right?
Yep.
They say, what's that thing? New Year's resolutions. We set a New Year's resolution because we don't hit that thing that on the knot. We're like, I fail. Instead of just keep going, like adjust. If you just adjust, things will be so much easier because you're not focused on I failed, but I got one step closer.
Yes. Yes.
So I hope everyone has an amazing Monday and an amazing week.
Hmm.
Always remember, you control how you respond. Always take a breath before you respond to anybody and their craziness, because people gonna come crazy.
Oh, yes.
Trust and believe. And here's another thing for you: if your energy is off, how you take that response of what they say to you will be affected. If your energy is low, you'll be easily.
Keep your energy high. Breathe.
Figure out what you need to do to bring your energy up, your levels up, all the things. Because once you are balanced and you're content with you and yourself and what you are trying to do, it don't matter what anybody else do. And it's not a competition. Life is
Nope.
not a competition. We are all here to achieve the things we were put on earth to do, not compete.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you for sharing this time and
Yeah.
space with us. We will see you again next Monday.
Happy Monday.
Yeah.